Hello again, friends. So we made it to the finale of our Broken Brain series, and what I'm going to do is recap my notes for you, and this has 7 steps to having an ultra mind. So what is an ultra mind? Well, an ultra mind is not a mind or a brain without dis-ease. It's a mind that is thriving. It is a mind that is resilient. It is a brain that is constantly able to reprogram itself and to regenerate and to revive itself. And it needs to be able to do that because environmental toxins are a factor. Stress is a huge factor. Diet, we lack in the right nutrients for a successful ultra mind. So let's jump into some of my notes here, and the first thing about it is diet. And so we've talked about it. The best diet is the one that you'll do. The best diet is a clean diet, free of preservatives, free of artificial sweeteners, free of artificial colors, free of toxins. And what I say is to the best of your ability, knowing that it's in all of our food-like products. So try to eat real food. Try to eat organic to the best of your ability and your budget. Try to grow your own to the best of your ability and talents. Maybe do a farm share, know your farmer, where your beef is coming from, where your vegetables are coming from. So do the best that you can and pay attention to any foods that cause your body inflammation or zaps your energy. So eat according to maybe your blood type, or do a little elimination diet, foods that give your gut trouble. Pull them out, do some repair work, put them back in and see if it still causes any troubles, because food can either be medicine, or food can act like food in our body, or food can act like poison to our body. So we have to keep that in mind. We've discussed that fats are great for the brain. In psychiatry in the 90s, there were clinical studies done that omega-3s are as good as bipolar medications. Omega-3s are good for the heart, the skin, the bones, and inflammation. Eggs are good for us. They contain choline. Saturated fats are good for the brain. 50% of breast milk is saturated fat. Saturated fat can't be oxidized or damaged. So that's what we're working on doing, is preventing you from rusting at a cellular level. Cholesterol got a bad reputation, as we've talked in the past. You want your HDL to be high, you want your LDL to be low, and then there's this dangerous byproduct to metabolism called oxidized. And oxidized is damaged cholesterol. So we want to prevent that, and if your A1C is high, that means you've got an oxidized LDL. If you're diabetic, you are 4 times more likely to get Alzheimer's. So the elderly with the lowest cholesterol, total cholesterol, have the highest risk for dementia. So cholesterol is not the demon, you guys. Sugar is. Cholesterol is the band-aid to the artery that sugar inflames. You want to have protein with every meal or your brain can't work. So a good space is 30 for breakfast, 30 for lunch, 30 for dinner, for a total of 100 in a day. So somewhere between your 2 snacks, you'll get another 10 grams in there. And you want to concentrate on lean proteins, and proteins that come from the vegetable families are best. They stick with you the longest. Good carbs, they're whole. They are peppers, berries, lots of foods to explore here when it comes to that. As far as supplementation goes, it's a great idea to take a very good multiple vitamin, possibly coated in chlorophyll, for best digestion. Lots of people are depleted in methylated B12, and it's my opinion that every man, woman, child, and dog and cat should take a probiotic. You want to build this foundation for an ultra mind, because all dis-ease can be linked to a nutritional deficiency. Next comes balancing hormones. Health is good communication from all 10 body systems. Too much insulin, there's too much sugar in the diet. If your cortisol is high, there's too much stress in your lifestyle. Not enough thyroid hormones, you're probably deficient in iodine-rich sea vegetables, and you can supplement for those as well. Let's see. This is an interesting little fact on sugar. 20 teaspoons a year is what the hunter and gatherer, the caveman, used to get. 20 teaspoons of sugar in an entire year. Look at today. There's 20 teaspoons of sugar in just one soda. If your triglycerides are high, there is too much sugar in the diet. So if you need help with food planning, you reach out to one of us Natural Blondes and we'd be happy to help with that. In addition to doing some supplement recommendations for you as well. So when it comes to those hormones being balanced, we want to take a look at foods that are causing that inflammation, chronic infections that could be a root cause, environmental toxins like fluoride, and how you're managing stress, or maybe you're not managing it at all. Maybe your adrenals are getting run down because of that. We want to take a look at estrogen and progesterone. You want to have medical tests done, your TPO antibodies, your TG antibodies. So those are two tests you want to get measured, your TPOs and your TG, and then your T3 and your T4, besides the general TSH, which is thyroid stimulating hormone, which is more a test for the pituitary gland than the thyroid itself. So have some medical tests run. That's what the guys in the white coats are for. Pay attention to belly fat, both men and women that are thick around the belly button area. That's called visceral fat, and it surrounds our organs and it affects us metabolically, how we age. It also decreases our testosterone. And when that happens, all kinds of things happen to our hormones. And of course, we have supplements that help you support that as well. So reach out for a suggestion on your decreased testosterone as you age and your belly starts to grow. What really adds to that is caffeine, alcohol, and constipation. So those are three things you want to reduce. Swollen brain is like a swollen knee, right? So food, stress, and toxins, what's coming into play? Don't forget about that beautiful brain. So diet, food allergies, gut health, toxins, chronic infections, and just lifestyle, sitting around, are all contribute to breaking down our brains. Heavy metals in the environment. So farmed fish is a big red flag when it comes to mercury being in there. Genetically modified soy is another one. And then your dark leafy greens that are not organic. So our dark leafy greens, we want to purchase those organic to the best of our ability. Pay attention to charts out there called the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15. We have a lot of lead in our air that's coming over from China. We have a lot of arson in our groundwater and our well water. You can find this by doing a hair or urine analysis, and there's some great testing companies out there to find out if your body is burdened by heavy metals. As a company, we have a great program to detox your body from heavy metals, so reach out if you'd like that information. Let's see, what else do I need to tell you quickly? Stress management, of course. So you could do a gratitude journal, you could do some gentle yoga, you could learn to meditate, you could get into some music therapy. Writing, journaling is great. Writing is releasing. You can make more connections. We are a breed of mammal that needs other mammals. So the longer we connect with others of similar interest and the more relationships we can build in this lifetime, the longer we shall live and the happier our brains will be. So health is contagious. So find some good, trustworthy friends that like to food plan the way you do, or exercise the way you do, or manage stress the way that you do. Or if you don't have any of those friends, then you be that person. How about that? Have faith, have hope. You can rebuild your broken brain. So eat well, supplementation, exercise, enough sleep for you. I challenge you to learn something new every day, or at least focus on a new task weekly. Find time every day to relax, live clean and green, and build yourself a community of support. So That's how you build an ultra mind. So thank you for being here for this entire series. Again, if you need support, reach out one of us natural blondes, and we are happy to help you on your journey to an ultra mind.